there are three types of students who should be submitting even below average SAT scores to universities. Let me define below average. It's below their average. Each university is different, and some don't even report their true mean or even their median. They report a 25th percentile and a 75th percentile. Still, somewhere usually you can find an average for their accepted students. And if your score is below that average, normally you wouldn't want to report it. You don't have to because things are test optional now. Reporting, though, if you are split, greatly split with your scores. This is type 1. Example, let's say you scored 1300, and that is below the 1330 average reported at a university that you'd like to go to. So it is below their average, but let's say that 1300 was split 700 on verbal, 600 on math. Well, you just have a 700 to report, and that is impressive to a lot of departments. I would be reporting it. You're not that far below their average anyway, and your 700 is probably above their average for verbal. Number 2 type of student, the student who has a skewed score, but doesn't aspire to doing the other half. You're going to a technical university and planning to major in math or sciences. So your verbal score is well below their average, but your math is at or maybe even above their average. That's a good reason to submit. Vice versa, if you're heading for liberal arts, you're not going to be studying math more than the basic requirements for college. One more year and that'll be it. So if your math score is lagging, but the verbal is very good, I'd be submitting scores as well. Third type of category, it's the student for whom English is a second language. So it's understandable that your English score isn't that good, but you're probably a very capable learner. Look, you've come all this way from 0 English when you first came to this country, and now you're doing adequate in English, adequately, I should say. That becomes not a blemish. In some respects, it's a decent credential. As long as you give them a decent TOEFL score, a passing TOEFL score that says you can learn this language, you won't fail out of college, they'll be accepting of your very good math score and all the other credentials. All right, those are the 3 types. Good wishes in your university quest.